Underground battle? Sign me the fuck up. Let's do it. Oh boy. So we're gonna use Shadow and Armin for this one. We need to have an explosives guy, so why not? Also, I'd like to point out this level has one of my favorite intros in the entire series. Yeah, it just starts doing a fucking wheelie. It's awesome. That is, it just, oh man, look at that fucking wheelie. Oh. Can your horse do a fucking wheelie? I didn't think so. So, immediately start shooting at the tan that start pouring in here. So, before you do anything else, blow up this crate, pick up a sniper rifle, and then jump over here, and then we can keep moving. Now, if you stand right here, sometimes enemies can spawn in here. I don't know what procs them to do that. I think it's if you don't kill them quickly enough up here, but you'll see. So, alright. If you've played Final Front, this should look pretty familiar as well. So, go ahead and blow up these. I like to point out, there's a lot of combat in this game that's actually very easy. Comparatively to the other games, it's not that bad. Like, I recently finished playing World War, just World War. God damn, there's sections in that are just insane, where they throw you into, like, 10-minute long stretches with like 30 dudes on each side. It's actually really fucking fun. I think that might be my favorite in the entire series at this point, at least in the World War series. Alright, so do not try to fix this until it is stopped completely. If you do not if you try to do that right now, like before that, that'll actually cause this to break completely. It will not open. It's a no-no, okay? I don't know who designed it that way, and I really don't want to know. If you don't know, 3DO has a very shady and dubious past. They basically got forced to create games in, like, less than a year, and they pumped out, like, just this insane amount of games. And this was actually the last one on the PS1. Well, like I said, that wasn't a port in the Army Man series, and they kind of had milked the game to the death at that point. So, missing programming cues and shit like that, it's honestly not a huge surprise after a while. So, and if you've played Final Front, this should actually seem kind of familiar, because there's a mission in that where there's a stealth mission where you have to go through these caves and do this sort of thing. Except it's a lot fucking harder, so. Alright, we can blow this up. Oh, look at that fucking Tomb Raider boulder bullshit, I love it. I really do. I don't know about you, but I always love... Whenever I see a boulder in games, I immediately think of either Crash Bandicoot or Tomb Raider. You see, Alright, real talk here. I grew up with the PS1, so I'm not like you fucking weird people that grew up with, like, the N64. I grew up with a real man's console, okay? I grew up with games that had fucking stories and tits and shit. Like, when I hear people go, oh, it makes me think of Super Mario... Yeah, they say Mario and not Mario. I'm like, fuck you, you're old. My console was better. Yours was shit. Admit it. I don't know why this rant got so aggressive. I'm so sorry. But, anyways, let's go ahead and pick up Armand again. I mean, I don't have much to talk about in terms of, like, other things to do in this level. It's just, the main length of this game comes from just having to fucking move one guy to the other end. I don't know why they decided to put this into the game. It's a very ambitious idea, but in execution, it's fucking terrible. I don't know why they thought this was a good idea. I don't know who asked for this. Personally, I never like co-op games because it always comes down to two things. One person has to be there to actually play the game properly. And number two, there's always the person who is just the I'm helping person. If you've ever played Resident Evil 5, I think that's a good example of how to do a co-op game properly. Because it's not like, I'm helping, like, that sort of it's, like, actually playable. By the way, I've actually finished Resident Evil 5 on the hardest difficulty, solo. Yeah, trust me, that shit is meant for co-op. Don't do what I did. That was fucking psychotic. I don't know why I ever did that. Come on. I also love how, by the way, if you stand here... Okay, so get ready for this. This is another example of why I say the game is poorly programmed. No, wait, here we go. Why is that there? Why? Why is it here? What the fuck is over there? And I can't even look in there. Like, why? I don't even know if that's an Easter egg. It's not like the was up Easter egg. It's just there. Why? I don't know. I'll see you in the next one. I'm gonna go shit my brains out or something. I don't know.